The white zone is for immediate loading and unloading of passengers only.
Well, happy Monday once again, everyone. Bryan Devore with the Realty Group with the last Monday of January already. Can you believe it? It's going fast. Lots to cover today in the Monday Market Moment, including, are you misinformed about the real estate market? A survey was done, and it looks like a lot of people may be misinformed about the real estate market. Hopefully you're not one of them, but we'll find out about that in just a moment. But first, the totals right now. 2,731 homes for sale throughout San Diego County, another decrease, 105 fewer homes than there were a week ago. Median list price, $925. That's a little bit of an increase from the week before. Average days on market, one fewer day, 62 days versus last week. Pending sales, 1,965. Big increase of 160 from last week. Median list price, $775. No change. Also no change in the average days on market, 40 days. There was a change in the months of inventory. We're at 2.04 months of inventory. It's a slight decrease from last month, or last week rather. So just about 2 months of inventory throughout the entire county. The chart showing total actives and total pendings, we can see total actives continuing to go down, total pendings since earlier this month continuing to increase as interest rates are coming down. Since last week, we saw 517 homes come on the market. It's a decrease of 28 from the week before. The median list price, $799, down a little bit. New pendings, $423. That's also down a little bit, 71 from last week. Median list price is $750, which is a little bit of an increase from the week before. Average days on market, 38, so 2 more days on the market for the pendings than the ones that went pending the week before. New pendings listed within the last week, 20. And new pendings listed within the last 2 weeks, 158. So 5% of homes are selling in a week, and 37% of homes are still selling in 2 weeks or less. Since last week, 259 closed sales, big jump of 65 from last week. Median list price of those closed sales, $789.9. It's an increase from the week before. Median sales price, $770. It's a decrease from the week before. Average days on market, 40. So 2 more days that it took for homes last week to sell versus the week before. The least expensive sale was in Borrego Springs for $185. The most expensive sale, first time on the Monday Market Moment, coming in, Fairbanks Ranch, $11,588,000. The new active, new pendings, and new closed sales graph showing the number of new listings coming on, going down a little bit from the week before, but the new pendings going up, and new closed sales as well. Median list price and sales price, we can see that the prices versus about a month ago or 2 months ago are about the same. So prices on median are coming down over the last couple of months. Prices are sticky, meaning that they're kind of stubborn, not wanting to go down like they were in 2008 when the market did crash, when prices were plummeting. Not happening right now. So here's that Stephen Thomas report that I love to talk about, the reports on housing. This shows the active inventory versus the last few years. Last week, we reported on where we started the month. Now you can sort of see the trend line over this month, over January, the active listing inventory going down. Are we going to get down to where it was 2021? Or it's heading that way for sure. And then the demand over year, we can see that trend line going up dramatically. It's not a flat line. It's going up faster than we expected. It typically starts going up more after the Super Bowl, and it's really starting to go up even earlier. So it'll be interesting to see over the next couple of weeks and beyond how much that changes. Will it accelerate even more? We'll have to see what happens. A couple other pieces of information I want to share from that report that Stephen Thomas puts out. Here's a chart showing different price ranges, expected market time in those price ranges, the market speed, and the share of inventory I thought was interesting. So 35% of the active inventory is priced under $750,000. The share of the demand in that price category is 48%. So almost half the homes that are selling are $750,000 or less. But a third of the inventory is in that price point. So it's interesting to kind of do a comparison of the share of housing inventory that's on the market in a price category versus the share of demand in that price category. And you can also see last year what the expected market time was versus this year. Quite a bit longer expected market time this year versus last year because demand is still pretty muted. Another chart, and this is just a small preview of the total chart, but this shows every zip code, or every city rather, in the county. It has number of units sold. It's a month lag, so this shows December. Median sales price, median list price, sales to list price ratio, the low price, the high price, etc. So if you're interested in knowing what your city did, send me an email, shoot me a text, whatever you'd like. My contact information is at the end, and I'll be happy to send you the full report that shows all this information. All right, let's see if you are misinformed about the real estate market. So NerdWallet just did a study, and they polled Americans about certain facets of the market. 28 million Americans plan to purchase a home in 2023, according to a survey released by NerdWallet. Now, we're going to get back to that 28 million in just a moment, why that's relevant. On average, they hope to spend $269,200. Well, the problem with that is that's about $100,000 short of the median home price in December. So people may not know what really is going on in the market with respect to prices. 2/3 of Americans surveyed say they expect an imminent crash in the market. Well, we're not seeing that happen at all. In fact, we're seeing the market pick up. 61% of Americans said current rates are unprecedented. They're not. We know that current interest rates, we've seen those before. It's not anything new, nothing new under the sun in this category. 30% of Americans who had planned to buy in 2022 succeeded. That's pretty low. So only about, batting 300 or 300 rather, that's pretty good in baseball. But in this case, only 30% of Americans who planned to buy succeeded. And kind of looking back at that 28 million Americans who plan to purchase a home this year, only 6 million Americans bought existing homes in 2021. So I don't think a lot of people are going to be successful, or at least not a big percentage when it comes to buying a home. Maybe it's because they don't really know what's going on in the market. Unlike you, because you're watching the Monday Market Moment and you're staying up to speed of what's happening in the market. Thanks again for watching this week's Monday Market Moment. You can track your home's value by scanning that QR code. There's my contact information if you want to send me a text or an email. Be happy to send you that report that we mentioned or anything else that you're interested in. Hope you have a great week, and I look forward to seeing you next week where I'm going to talk a little bit about the teams playing in this year's Super Bowl. Have a great day.
You've been watching Monday Market Moment with Bryan Devore. Please subscribe to our channel so you never miss an update.